Claudia, Nia, how you doing? Claire, you alright? We're on the South Tyne Trail and we are heading to the viaduct. And we're going to head down to the water on the South Tyne. We're actually following a railway track. It went from Alston, carrying the coal and the limestone back down. Oh, you're alright, I'm going through it.
Oh, there you go. It's just for some reason it's gone tight.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I could wiggle it before when I was going through it.
Oh, the post is snapped.
There you go.
He is. Angie, how you doing? Bon, nice to see you. You alright, killer? We shouldn't be able to see all the way down into here. Johnny, you alright? But we had a big storm last winter and the trees just fell like matchsticks all the way. Teach, how you going? Nice to see you. Give you a spanner. Yeah, they've replanted a lot. That's all new trees protected from the deer all the way along. But this whole woodland was flattened. So it'll be a while before it's all pretty and nice. Oh, mic's out of the way. Sorry, not better. We lost all this woodland in the storms last year. Nightbot, behave. You weren't spamming. Bong, how are you? So we are following a train line. New Hope, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. This viaduct was built by the Earl of Carlisle to bring the coal from the moors and lime from the moors back down to go to market. Urban Geordie, you alright? Kirsty? T-Rep, PA, Sparky, how you doing? What's someone been digging in here for? Let's have a spy. Ooh, I think we have some subsidence, so if we've got a pipe in the bottom. Should I really be down here? Got a big pipe in there. Amanda, Claudia, Alec, lovely to see you, Alec. The last time I brought you here, we did a big loop and we went to the prisoner of war camp. Sparky, you what? Sparky, you getting wax? Yeah, I'm alright. Sore foot. Yeah, well, this whole woodland, Claire, is gone. I've got videos I was sent and just like matchsticks, just all laid on top of each other. Cars, you alright? And also the last time I got here, I walked about 10 miles, dragged you the whole way. Went through mud, cows, and it was foggy on top of the viaduct. This viaduct is huge. Anne, how you doing? Yeah, it's definitely a lot drier. We're going to go down to the South Tyne, one of the main rivers that runs through here. Last time we were here, there was salmon washed up underneath the bridge. And I mean, you'll understand when we get there. There must have been £20 plus for me to be able to see them. They were huge. Nice one, cars. We've got the odd remain of the train line as we go, and we pass a couple of little station houses, which are really pretty. They haven't got really round to this end. These trees. You better have a licence, but I kind of know landowners along here, a bit further along, so I could if I wanted. But the salmon tends not to be too good a grade when it gets so far inland. Look, they call it the black salmon. And look at all this that's gone. It was full of trees. That was last winter. Angelo, good morning. No, Angelo, it's fine. Thank you for calling in. So I was devastated the last time. It was foggy and I couldn't show you a thing because the views from this bridge are stunning. Jigsaw, I missed you this morning. How you doing? Bobby, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Oh, that reminds me, I need to speak to Shandy. Have I got to cook for her? I was getting shown some videos last night. There's a guy with a cooking channel, and he likes his chicken juicy, and to the point it's raw, and he tucks into it like it's the best food ever. How you doing, Tej? So here's the first part of the railway. Remains what we find. We're not far from a little station. It's so weird being here in winter because normally this is just covered in green. And little sidings off the railway. 1836, I think. Roadhog, how you doing? Thanks, Roadhog. It is. Akeham's a lovely area as well, isn't it? Geordie, have you been up this way? If you do come to Lambley, you can cut. There's a big old loop and it takes you to the prisoner of war camp. I didn't know it was there. Hello. And it was the biggest in the UK for German officers. There were 6,000 officers. Hello. Hello. You're all right. Thanks, cars. Tea is our resident joker. So this first house is one of the stations. He's still got the siding to the station. Geordie, do the South Trine Trail. You'll love it. If you want, someone's been digging out rabbits. On my about page is an email address. Email us and I'll give you the route. But when you get out here, you could drone off the top of here and oh my word, unbelievable views. If you come down to Halt Whistle and come off, it's not far up from Halt Whistle. But there's a fair few bits along the South Trine Trail you could do. We've got a little, is that a bat box or a robin box? Blackbird, thank you for coming in. So, Sparky, my mate, which leg are you doing? If you decided, are you doing your left or your right? UK kind of set the bar, doing like 12 strips. So this is the siding to the station. Adrian, how you doing? A dove. And they've got bat boxes. Nice people putting bat boxes up. Well, I was saying to you, Kay now he's got a bald leg. He kind of needs to do the other to even it out, but he's scheming about the ladies' challenge, so I'm being nice and kind and sweet. Mark, how you doing, Mark? Mark, we are going to one of my favourite places. You've got the old water pump. I'll take you on to that. Or was it to change the signals as we're at a station? We have M. Cooley and Sons for Patentees Liverpool. Suppose it could have been for the signals, won't it? But that's still here. Right, back on this path. I can hear the water all the way up here. And that doesn't get you out the wax sun. Yeah, if you type drop, Nightbot be kind and drop your link. And I'll call you fabulous, there's no one else to say. So we've had there's some big gate posts here. We've had some more train mobilia left behind with a good old piece of metalwork in there as well. Let's get down here. What is Jigsaw doing backstack and crack? Ice, ice, baby. How you doing? Some more of the railway siding. Some more beautiful old sandstone houses. Do you know it'll do you a world of good in the summer? Mags, how you doing? Twin Towers, how you doing? Nice to see you, Hat Twin. How's things? Banshee, how you doing, Banshee? That house is a bit spooky. The good thing about walking old railway lines is nice, easy going. Oh, Mags, it's actually not bad. I can hear a nuthatch. It's not too bad. I'm looking forward to getting down to the water. Last time my battery was running low, and because it's like a 10-mile walk, I didn't really get a chance to kick around on the banks below the bridge. So that's where we're going. Oh, that's a very deep gully. Very deep gully. How are you, New Hope? Max, last time I come here, I did that big old long walk past that prisoner war camp, and it was foggy as out. By the time I got back, went to walk and was bigging it up about going across the viaduct and the views, and it was pea soup. Devastated isn't the word. It's a good 20 minutes, 25 minutes drive for me to get here. So that was a mission. I saw two people. Shaheen, nice to see you. There's a lady with a giant German Shepherd and that guy back there with the two little Yorkshire Terriers. I mean, the water is right down on the bottom there. I can hear it up here. Sniper, how you doing? Nice to see you, Sniper. Purple, long time no see. How's you? Fishing Frustration, nice to see you. Yeah, I'm hoping the water level's not too high. With the water levels where Secret was filming today, we've had a lot of snow, silage, on the hills, and I've been watching it melt away, which of course fills the rivers. So, but it didn't look too bad where he is. Ooh, get you, Purple. Treat her like a queen. Derek, how you doing? We'll have some lovely little stone bridges going across these sidings, but I can't get down there. It's on the farmer's land. And you know what I forgot to bring? I forgot to bring a bag, which is going to torture my life because I'm going to want to bring things back. I know I am. If you like gaming and just lovely people, go and check out Sniper. I'm not running, I'm just walking. I get excited. I get really excited. Mags, guess why I'm excited? We have a stratospheric warming Marks, you still got there. Proud of you. We have a stratospheric warming, which is opening air from Greenland coming to the UK. Record low temperatures. I mean, it gets to minus 10, 11 here anyway. And where I am, it is forecast to be 2 inches of snow per hour in the next week or two. I'm like, oh, hold my beating heart. John Perry, nice. Oh, there you go, Claudia. Sorry, I thought I got you there. UK. All the ladies be nice to UK. Queen Nessie, Tim, how you doing? But I've told all the ladies that to be extra nice to you. I can hear the cogs wheeling. These aren't going to last much longer, are they? Valeria, thank you for coming in. Valerie is a lovely lady as well. Met her through Alec. Nice to see you, Valeria. Very different to where you live. Where I am. Tim, is this you on your way to work? Tim is possibly the hardest working man on YouTube. Michael, you alright? How you doing, Alec? It's very different to where you are too, Alec. We've got buildings here that have been scrubbed out from the railway that are now full of rabbits. And ahead, I can see the beginning of the viaduct. Secret, how you doing? I don't know if the water's going to be so low, Secret. I can hear it raging below me now. Then we've got more bits from the railway. Big old piece of sleeper, I think, just there. And it's not foggy. I'm so happy you get to see it. This was opened up for passengers, but it wasn't used for passengers long. It's primarily for coal and lime from the moors, from the little mines up there. Up here in the middle of nowhere, it was Spaghetti Junction of railway lines. Very industrial heritage. Queen Nessie, thank you for coming in. Gavin, you alright? I was in yours earlier, Gavin. And we have a sign. Shall we read the sign? Lambley Viaduct. This massive structure is the most impressive landmark on the South Tyne Trail. Built by the Newcastle and Carlisle Railway Company, it was opened 17th of November 1852. It was the final link to Haltwhistle and to the Alston Railway branch, which also came down to Brampton as well. The South Tyne Trail appears remote and unspoilt. During the 18th and 19th centuries, however, the North Pennines was extensively worked for lead, coal and limestone. This brought the railway. Steam trains transported these materials from the Alston mining field to north to Haltwhistle. They were then sent on to Newcastle and Carlisle. Let's have a look. I wanted to see the height. The viaduct was built with sandstone quarried locally at Slaggyford and Bardon Mill. It carried a track bed 32 metres above South River Tyne. So we're 32 metres up. Let's go have a look. And you've got the South Tyne Trail. But if you email me, then I've got I use a couple of apps that have got trails in, and I've got a really nice circular that brings this in. I'll give you that. Little Ridge Farm, lovely to see you. Oh, a bit of wind as we get out here. Wind, behave. If I miss anyone, shout at me. Vanished, how you doing? I just love the views from this bridge. I mean, we're already... Fuente, thank you for coming in. They blocked it off, so they can't come and party on the bridge. If you can hear that. Love it. Just love this place. The bridge that comes up the side of it, I don't love. It makes my legs want to fall off. So below us, we've got the South Tyne. We'll see if the salmon are running still. We'll have a look. Ralph, you all right? Oh, these are doing that again. Ralph, you should have seen the size of the salmon that were here the last time I was looking over the bridge. I mean, we are so high up. That's not a little river. What a view those trains had coming over here. We're going to go down to that little bridge that freaks me out. We're going to go all the way down. In autumn, the colours are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Ralph lives just up the road. I mean, look at that, just look at that. Love it. Scott, you're right. That bridge is a bit strange to walk over. You'll see when we get down there. I'm going to take you along the fields on the way to the castle and the prisoner of war camp, but we're not going to go down there. Not today. And we're in the tree top. Oh, Sheena, how you doing? Do you know what, Purple? It's all right today. It's not bad. Just look at that. See what I mean, Urban? Right, I'm having a nose for salmon on the banks. We're going down there anyway, but the water you can see down in the bottom, but again it's dyed that browny red orange because it's come through the peat on the moors. Are you up that way? Are you up valley from Lambley, from the bridge? Right, we're going Ralph's spotting. That's not Ralph. That's not Ralph. Are you up that way? What? Tell me when to stop. There? Ralph, is that where you are? On the top there? If you're there, there's a car coming your way. Aldi, how you doing? That one? Shady, how you doing? Do you know what? I'd be warmer this time than I was here last time. Ralph, well, yeah, don't you moony at this phone, by the way, if you're up there. Just over that hill. I say no moonians. So the last time we were here, I mean, these look like matchsticks, but they're not, they're trees. It's just because we're so high up. I want to get down there. Pixie, how are you doing? See the buds on the trees already. Cockney guy talks about air fryers. I just love it. Don't like that bridge, but needs must. We're going to go down. Pixie, I'm good. I'm enjoying being up here. I've been wanting to come back for a while. Love this place. I just don't like the steps. Because the steps are evil. I'm going down them and I'm going to have to come back up. Right. Last time we were here, we had salmon on the bank just along here. It was 6,000 German officers, and they had them working out with the locals. And Ralph's got videos of gifts his grandparents were given. Shouldn't be leaning over this, I feel funny. Can't see any salmon on the sides. Michael, you get big, big, big salmon in here. Big ones. We had some jumping as well. That's the point. Let's have a look in the water. They may be late on for the run. We did have them running on this other side against the bank. Queen, how you doing? 10 o'clock. Right. Behind them ones or behind the little ones? We had salmon running on that side of the bank and all the way in. Yes, with the big ones. Right, we're looking for salmon. Can't see any. Damn it. It doesn't matter, we're still going down. So views all the way along the valley. And the water's been really high for all that stuff piled up on that side. Look at the gravel banks as well. Just look at that. And the rickety little concrete bridge that moves under your feet. It's a little off-putting. Ideally, I want to walk that side. I don't think the path I can get on there on the path. I'll have a look when we get down. My sense of direction's terrible. Nice one, Gavin, thank you. The bridge is blocked off this way as well, just to keep the boy racers off. It's been amazing coming across here in a train. If you could see through the steam. Sparrowhawk. I think. It's a sparrowhawk, it's big like. Joanne, thank you for coming in. Nice to see you. Dilbar, nice to see you. Got little farms in the background. And then the steps of hell begin on this right-hand side. Lunatic, how you doing? They didn't hurt me as bad last time, but they still weren't pleasant. I don't think I like going down. I prefer going up than I do down. And these old wrought iron steps have been here since it was a railway. we go. I've got a couple of plaques. Lambley Viaduct, designed by Sir George Barclay Bruce, engineer for the Newcastle and Carlisle Railway. Opened in November 1852 and closed the 1st of May 1976. And it was grade listed in 1995. You can behave. I want no cows, thank you. Lucas, how you doing, Lucas? So we have to go all the way down there. Not fun. Lucas, my legs are going to burn very soon. We're right next to the first of the arches. I think, did I count 11 arches? I can't remember. We'll count when we get down. They use sleepers as we get further down these steps. So we have 1, 2, no, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We might have 13 arches actually. That's the one. If you want your lint dropped, type drop. You don't need the exclamation mark, just drop. Oh, it appears we can go down that way. We'll have a look. I've never been down that way. See what it says. I was talking to Fluff this morning. She's doing good. She's had a lot of storms coming through. Now we go that way, but we're going to go this way, which I might regret because I've got to walk back up the steps. Right, we'll go this way first. I'm looking at steps and thinking, oh, Ashley nearly cracks her head on a tree. I mean, all this stone that's been quarried locally, massive effort to get that here as well. Oh, heck. Hands out your pockets in case you fall. Anyone else parents say to that to them when you were a kid? Pizza, how you doing? I do want to go down that side, it has to be said. I don't think the pathway takes you close to the water like we can do on this side. Yeah, and they would have been full of coal and limestone from those quarries. There'd have been some white. I'm dreading these steps on the way back. Oh. Right, we had salmon jumping and running just below us the last time we were here, on this bank. Yeah, what did I say this one was? 33 or 32 metres tall? I don't remember how much that is in feet. It's just enormous. So much gravel up on these banks. They've changed a lot in shape. The water's forever resculpting. Yeah, so we had salmon right under here in the base of this tree. every time I hear a little flick in the water, I'm having a good old look. I don't like that bit because it's falling away. Bank's starting to drop. I do like this sweet little bridge until I'm on it. Wow, the bank's going all over the place. I have a funny feeling there's a lot of this undercut that I really don't need to look at. Pizza rocks. We do need a daily slice of pizza though. Ooh, bad time to trip. Really bad time to trip, Shaz it. Nice one, Jerry. Now this bridge does move when you're on it. That's why I don't like it. Ooh, they've stopped you going that way. Ooh. Oh, God, I don't like this. Right, let's go. See, it's concrete. And it feels way too flimsy. See that? It's not even attached. And it's all loose. Should that not be attached to it? You can see it wiggling as a wall. Oh, God. See, right? Should that not be tight and attached? Because it's not. Pixie, it's got my heart going like the clappers. I'm not particularly liking it very much. I don't like it. So upstream, we've got the bridge. Right, I'm not jumping on this bridge. I'll go clean through it, even though it is concrete. And urban is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You get gorgeous views off this, I just hate being on it. No, it's not. That'd be more fun. I do like Indiana Jones, you know. Yeah, so salmon running on this side. Just having a look through. At the bigger bridge, no, that's going to be here for... Oh my God, it moves. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, right, hang on. Oh, oh. Right, Shaz is getting up. Oh my God, did you hear that? One of them things is like that. Oh, my heart. Yeah, I have. It's beautiful and all. And it's just so clear. As Shazza tries not to spew with fear. Oh, I didn't expect that. Ah, look, they've done a farmer fix. They've tied a knot in it where it's come loose. Isn't that kind? Goga, how you doing, Goga? Goga for you. I'll show you where we are. Nora, how you doing, Nora? We're under the viaduct, built in the 1800s. I'm having palpitations from like, I'll not jinx myself, I'll get off it first. Oop, that was my finger. We'll have a look on the right hand side here. How you doing, Stock Explorer, Lenora? Yeah, Kirsty, it is. And it's got handrails made for giants. We're going to follow the bank round under the bridge. And look how big these legs are, they're huge. My legs are gone wobbly. That must be 12 foot, I would say. Oh, there's a view for you. I'll have to put a warning on because I know the Blood Files doesn't do heights. My legs are shaking off that. Right, let's go down on the bank. Prime fossil. Oh, my legs. That scared me. Prime fossil hunting territory. Wow. Yeah, Peter, I walked across it to come here and we're going to go back over the top as we go out. Ooh, look at that. I imagine that there was lots and lots and lots of fossils here. Look at the iron in that. It's full of iron. Oh, and ignore the nail that fell off. Ooh, I say. Right, people. What is this? We've got ironstone. We've got quartz. Look at the ribbons of quartz through that. That's a bit special. I do like that, you know. I forgot a bag. I'm hating the fact that I forgot a bag. So heavy and so much iron through it as well. Look at the iron content. Right, we're going to have a special pile that we're going to vote on as to what I haul away. Because I've got big pockets, but not that big. Oh, look at that quartz being worn out on the line. Yeah, it is. T-Rep, the thing that's worrying me is there's going to be lots. I'm in a massive boulder field. So, ooh, look at that. You see, look at that. And again, quartz veins through that. Let's split it. Pretty. So we're going to have a vote. Mayhem, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. We're half looking for salmon, but we're also kind of me looking through my little stone raj collection. Sadie, good morning. Can you see that? What's that? Inquiring minds want to know what that is. Is there any more in it? Yeah, there is. What's that? I do like finding shiny stuff. Ooh, we've got more shiny on that side. Right. Oh, no, I had no idea. That's going on the pile. That's going to be a keeper. That's not going to vote. Ah, shoot. Where's my pile? Oh, my God, I've lost my pile. Oh, it's there. Losing things already. Nice quartz through that as well. Salmon, where art thou? Don't know. But it's interesting, very interesting, but it had shinies in it. So it needs more investigation. Loads of like that. Loads of it. Do you know what? I would love to do that. I would absolutely love it. Got the sky blue again. That I get closer to home. Oh, it's got a little smiley face, look. That's saying, take me home. There's some more of that ironstone stuff. My pockets are going to get filled rapidly. By rapidly, I mean like within 5 minutes. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that beauty. I've got a fascination with quartz, it turns out, from my rock collection at home. The water's been right up here as well. It's pooled in here. I've not got one. I would love one. I'll have to look for them. Lots of them are split on the quartz. We get these at home. I've shown SB one of these a while ago. Oop. That's actually within the stone. Joy, how you doing? That black, and you get an orange streak through it as well. We get that at home. You see, Ice is our little expert. Very shiny. That is lush. Very, focus. Very, very shiny. Joy, we're underneath a viaduct that was built in the 1800s. If you haven't met Joy, go over to her channel, drop her a sub and some views. But don't go hungry because you'll come away absolutely starving. Ooh, what's that? I thought that was man-made, like a pipe, but it's not. Fossil. Oh my God, it's got all the red in it. Ooh. Now, I found similar to that lining at home, and I was told that it was like a form of starfish. That one's smashed out, that one's still in, and it looks like we've got some more of them in it. Joy, that sesame looked stunning. Absolutely stunning. Right, so that's going home. We've got a bona fide fossil in it, and it weighs a ton. Get in. Zaxon, how you doing? Just so pretty down here. Keith, thank you so much. Thank you, Keith. There's just goodies everywhere I look. Lots of goodies, and I've got to haul them up that bridge that isn't fun. See, that bridge doesn't look too good from down here, does it? I maybe shouldn't be looking underneath it because I'll not want to walk back over it. Look at those in there. It's nice crystals. That. Very nice. I'm pleased with that fossil. And that lovely red veining through it. That's a keeper. What are you? We've got some petrified wood. That was wood back in the day. Ooh. See the shine on that? Damn it. My pockets are... Ooh. Right. What's that? Is that pyrite? I think it's pyrite. I think. It's got some nice veins through it. I think it's pyrite. Yes. This is my problem. And my little collection has been noticed at home, which is a bit of an... Ooh, never mind. Awesome. How you doing? Joy, I do. And I meant to bring a bag and I forgot. I was looking in the car there and of course there isn't one. I collect fossils and shiny things. And I keep finding more and more shiny things. I'm a bit of a hoarder, I must admit. Iron through that. That's very shiny yellow. We'll come back this way after I pick up the thing that I just saw. That I can't remember what it was. Which one was it? It was at my feet and I've lost it. Madman, Merry Christmas to you too. You're a bit late, unfortunately, this time of year. Ooh, a shelduck. I'm a Grinch, unfortunately, until the second week in December. If you catch me again then, we'll be grand. I've not heard any fish. I need to stop bending down, I keep going dizzy. Yeah, if you type drop, your link will appear in chat. I actually set it up right, it's a miracle. Ooh, shells are going to fall over. We'll get over that side. Should be walking higher up. I'm right on the boulder field of the last high water. But that's where you find all the goodies. I mean, look how clear that water is. Sadly, the salmon. Can't see any. I can see a huge piece of quartz in there. It's calling my name, but I'm not doing it. I'm being good. Well, relatively good. There's coal in here. There's all sorts of goodies. Lots of lovely quartz, ironstone. Pretty. And that one's an interesting shape, look, where it's shattered. That's possibly a fossil that's actually been knocked out of the stone as it's moved. I'm seeing too much nice stuff. Tell me off, somebody. I don't need them, apart from the nice ones. Right, we're going to go under the bridge and go to the other side. I'm going to put my shinies in my pile. As long as I can remember where it is, because I've already forgotten it once. Where are you, my little island of goodies? Have I lost it again? Have I? No, it's here. Oops. That one's a curly-whirly. It's like a walnut whip. Let's get round on this other bank. Let's keep going. Lots of lovely sparkles. I do like some sparkles. Right, people, have a talk with me because I'm at it again, picking big bits up. Hey, look at that. Yeah, Ron, you can see you. If you see anything that looks good, shout stop and get me to walk around in circles for about 20 minutes, looking for the exact piece that you saw. Oh, beautiful chunk of quartz, it's huge. But excluded from that are ice and rum, because you'll do it for bad and have you walking around in circles for an hour for now. Another pretty vein. Wanda, how you doing? Ooh, that echoed. Look at it out here. We must be directly below the bit. Ooh, I'm watching raindrops come off the bridge. Where the salmon was up on the side, the birds will have had it by now. But we'll come out and have a look. The Bendy Goga, the bendiest man on YouTube. Ooh. Shall we have a look in the pool at the bottom? If we're at the coast, oh, we've got a caveman's. That's not going to come back to you though, is it? Imagine if it did, it'd cave me skull in. Grandma Kelly, how you doing? Grandma Kelly, I'm being naughty. I'm collecting things that I shouldn't. Any fishies? I just didn't get time the last time we were here to come out onto this side. One, I was almost on my knees. I was done. Second, it was a long way. Scotty Hill. Love it. Just love it. Do you know what? I could probably camp out and spend days on that side. Days and days and days. And then I would need a wheelbarrow or a tipper. That was a big plop. Now look at them. The veining through that. And it's been split on there. Jamie, I'd be here for days and I would get murdered at home. Because the amount of stuff I'd be taking home. That's iron. Look at that iron through that. Oh, we've got a skull. That's a bit spooky. We have a skull. Is that a keeper because it's a skull? What do you think? Is the skull a keeper? Jersey Royal, how you doing? I'm messing down under a viaduct and collecting the things that I shouldn't be collecting, but hey. I think that the skull should be a keeper. Yes, I won't be picking it up to stick my stones in. Shouldn't really be walking on this gravel bank. But it did have some nice quartz in it. Look at that bedrock. Let's turn around and come back off here. We've got some of that fossilised red vein in as well. Some more fossil. Got quite a lot of that now. I do like that. That, I'll have to see what the weight's like and what postage is like to go with maybe a giveaway with the skull. Again, we've got another fossil through that. And that red staining through it. That's crystals within it. It's not stained on the outside. Because that would be kind of cool to give away. Not every day you pick up a skull, is it? More than I should do, and more than anyone realises I've got at home, because I kind of hide them. My collection, for all it's growing, I'm hiding it. Challenging, the beautiful challenging. Another channel, don't go to watch hers, hungry. Because you'll come away with your tummy rumbling and reaching for the cupboards. Scope over this bedrock. Terry, how you doing? Hopefully without falling in as I do it. Look at all the black sand through that. Ooh, look at that SB if you're there. Look at all of that. Hello, black sand. Right, finger, focus, it's important. I'll stick that on there. There's loads of it, whatever it may be. Who knew false nails would be good for picking up shinies? Oh, come on, let me pick you up. Just lost one. There's loads of it along this little bank. Right, I'll put it on the rock. Shiny. Damn it, why haven't I got a bag? Anyone got a... Right. Surely there's got to be something on here that I can... Cause that bit I want. We're going hunting for rubbish, people. Got to be some rubbish piled up on here somewhere. Secret, that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm just looking for someone's dump bag. Hopefully. Because there's a lot of that in there. Why isn't there a litter bug when you want one? Let's have a look around the bases. Not even when the water's been right the way up here. There's not a bag in that either. We're going to go hardcore and just put all that in my pocket, you know. I can see it happening. Oh, we've got a bag in this stuff. I will find some. I haven't. I'll find something. Oh, what's that? I think I see plastic. Right, we're going off piste. We're going under an arch and I'm going to collect that. Oh, we have plastic. We do indeed. There's loads of honeysuckle growing along under here. Helmy, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Yes, Pixie has a wicked sense of humour. She's a good lass. Ah, it's not the plastic I was looking for. That's tape. But we have bin bag material. It doesn't look like it's holding dog poo. We've got a brush. Let's have a look. Right, that'll do nicely. I'm going to wrap it in what's left of that. Happy days, let's go back to my little finds. I hope I really don't meet anyone while I'm down here now. I look like a lunatic. Although I am pretty used to strange looks now, but... Your grocery rant, right? I'll watch it. Just look at that monster. Let's get it back down here with this. It was down there, wasn't it? Let's go around the corner. I should have brought that sweeping brush, you know. Yeti, how you doing? Yeti, we're under the viaduct. And I've been hunting around for people's rubbish. Oh, I just missed a heron. To pick up some shiny stuff that's mixed into some lovely black sand. And I've got a pile of fossils. Pile of fossils. Just watching my feet as I go. There we have shiny. But all this, there's loads of flakes. I can see in there. Shakes all the way along. So I've mixed this piece of plastic bag that someone kind of left behind. And I'm going to grab some and take it home. There's another one. Right, hang on. Wash my nail off. Don't escape me. There, see that? Good morning, Ron. How are you? Our coffee monitor. There, you get a better look of it on there, look. That's 2 flakes on there. And I'll just grab some of this stuff. All around the top of this bank. There's another bit. I shall take you home. All along here on this inside bank. I'd happily find a better bag though. I don't see so many on here. There's just loads. Loads and loads and loads. We'll go on a little bit further. We'll climb this bedrock. Look at that, that's got wedged in between those 2 boulders. And the water gets right up on here. should be doing a Ralph and looking in crevices, you know. That's what I should be doing. What can we see? It's just beautiful. Yeah, some really nice crevices. I want to get down in there without snapping an ankle, preferably. Right, pay attention to what you're putting your feet. Ooh. That's got fossils in, but it's just too big. And I'm looking for shiny things. Oh, I found Patrick. Where's SpongeBob? Patrick? Where's SpongeBob? Probably looks like Patrick. So this is all bedrock, all filled. Doesn't it? It looks like Patrick. Glacier, how you doing? Right, Shazza, stop getting so sidetracked. Come back before you get too far. You can't get back. She says, walking in the opposite direction. Ah. Oh, I thought I found a little beach. There's more crevices. The moss has actually got a lot clinging to it as well. Oh, we've got some more sand in there. Ooh, heck. What do we have? Got lots of black sand again. Can't see much else going on. So many nooks and crannies. Do like a nook and a cranny. The blood files. Hello, Sue. I'll warn you, I've been up on the viaduct. There's a big bridge above us. So just to warn you, I know you don't like heights or anything like that. And I'll not pan up it. So I don't want to set anything off for you. Right, where's my scrap piece of plastic that I've nicked off the bank over there? I can show you from the side, but I won't do any cine angles. But we've been up there and we've come down from there. It's like an axe head. That one just looks like an axe head. We have Sue. The lovely Mrs. Bud Files. If you don't know the Bud Files, you need to. And the Bud Files just hit their 1K. Woohoo! And no one else is as hard working, as dedicated to helping other people as the Buds. So it's lovely to see. Oh, I should be in my knees in there, you know. I wish I'd brought a trowel. How silly. Silly, silly, silly of me. Because you just never know what you'll find. Right, up and off. The ironstone. Look at the iron content to that. It's so full. Weighs a ton as well. I'll just grab some more of that sand. And it's all the way up the bank. But there were some lovely pieces in that pit that I've just picked up. Do we have any in there that I can just see off the top? No, but I can't over here. Is that another one? That's not too big. I'll show you. See that in there? A few pieces like that all the way through. Right, I covered that up. I know I can't get back into it. Oh, I've got it there. No. And where's those two little flakes that I had? I had two little flakes. Where are they? Did I put them there? No, I didn't put them there. Did I put them on here? No. As she says, with her nose just about on the ground looking. What's doing further back? Oh, they're on here. Door. Right, where am I going to put these? Where am I going to put that? You see? Did I have another one on there? Hi Derek, how you doing? And another. And I'll just rip it out of my hand, see if it'll show up. No, I lost it. I want to put those two. Where did I put them? I'm going to put them on my phone base. So I'm going to do 2 seconds. Oop. There. Morbid, how are you doing? Right, I'm going to stop being sidetracked and I'm coming away from here. Is what I'm going to do. Just grab this. And then we're going to go and have a vote on the bank there. Go. That was big. That's a huge footprint. That was always that Alsatian that I saw before. So many pretty unusual things. Lots of ironstone with those veins through. I need to wash this bag because it's manky. How's you, Morbids? I'm collecting shiny things and fossils. I've got some good fossils, mind. Some really pretty ones. Look at the crystals in that. They've not been washed in. They're actually part of that matrix. Yes, fossils. Lots of fossils. I have fossils that I've found. Happy with those fossils. Just as long as I can remember where I put them. Which potentially is doubtful. I'll come around the back because I haven't been round here. I'm surprised it echoes underneath the bridge. So I would estimate that we are about 7 foot. T-Bird, how you doing? Above the water. And it's been all the way up these banks. A lot of water been through the last couple of weeks. Come up and I'll come back down. I'm not limboing through that. Yeah, it makes you echo as you come under. Lots more nice black sand all along this side. How deep down do we think that they went? Nice one, SB. The legs to that bridge have got to have been driven in a good old way. Christina, how you doing? Being careful for bushfires. Oh, God's sake. Right, where are they? Inquiring Minds wants to know where the pile is. Then we're going to have a vote. There they are. That one's exempt. I am most 100% taking that one. That one's not even an option. So, my fossils are going with us. They're not staying behind. That one's still actually got the casing inside it. We've got some smaller ones through it. Now, I don't know if they are the starfish, but again, it's that red veining in the crystals. So, that's exempt. That's going home anyway, even though it weighs a ton. So, we have... Oh, God, that needs to be exempt as well. Because that's got gold shinies in it. Oh, I can't give any up, you know that. We've got that. Outlaw, how you doing? A lot of ironstone and all that crystal and metal work through it. Pretty. Oh, I've actually not got money to vote for because I'm vetoing a load of them. Again, the veins in that. It's beautiful veins. I do like that though. I do like that. Oh, but and that's coming home regardless. Look at that. Trying to turn it so you can see into the base of it. And you've got some smaller ones, so I'm pretty much banking on there being a few more inside. Got a smaller one there, look. So that one has got to go home. It weighs a ton. And that is intriguing me. So they rub. No, it's hard. Oh no. Oh, that's my nail coming away. It's me rubbing my nail off. Farmer, are you having a laugh? I've got to walk over the horrible bridge that now is like a seesaw. Like, and that's what I'm thinking. Up those steps, up those teeny tiny steps that you see right up there. I've got to do those. The last time I nearly had a coronary and I had nought in my pockets. But I had done a long walk. So, I apologise. Oh, I've got the skull in my pocket. Sheena, I found a skull. Why did I put that in my pocket? I'm so bad for just picking things up. Right. We've got a skull. How cool is that? It's iron. Skull in a stone made of iron. Nothing much on the other side, but you've got a skull. And that's just so cool. So that's going home. I'll see what postage rates are for that, and I might do a giveaway with it. I've got my sky blue in my pocket. See what I mean? I've got loads of that at home. That's full of lots of nice, pretty shinies. And that's a pretty... Quartz can go, because I've got loads of quartz. I need to stop collecting quartz. I've got loads of it. But I wouldn't mind another. TG, how you doing? Of the... That... one with what I think is starfish type fossils in. Oh, look at that. Damn it. Iron in it. Look at it. And a curly top. Yeah, it would be. I don't know what this stone is. It's a lovely, lovely sky light blue that I find a lot of along here. Ooh. And at home, which is basically downriver. We'll just have a look along the water's edge because I want to. Look how clear it is right the way in. T-bird, you've got no idea the climb I've got to get back out of here. I almost didn't want to come back down because I know how bad the walk is trying to get up the bank. We've got some more of those. Last time I nearly gave myself a hernia with some giant rocks with those in. If you know what type they are. Queen, that would actually be a really good idea. I've got an electric hoist at home, but I can't remember how long the cable is on it. I could have gone and knocked on the door at the top there and said, is it alright if I plug my extension in? Lots of black sand, lots of heavy stuff through that. Lots of bits of crushed quartz. I'm just having a last scan, I promise. Just one last scan. That was one of those, that would have been huge, that one. Again, it's not stained on the outside, it's actually within it. I'm really happy with that fossil one that I've got. Ooh, I went a bit dizzy there. Purely because it's still got the animal or whatever it was inside it. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. And here's one of those huge ones. That looks like someone's been graffitiing on it, but it's not. It's inside the stone, look. That's within it. It looks like someone's been... Could a caveman have been painted on a target to try out his arrows? I'll get a handful of this to show you what we're getting. Just above the water's edge. So we've got limestone, we've got iron, got some bits of quartz, we've got all sorts in there. No, I'm not going to go down there and pick it up because that would be bad because I've got to carry it. And after the next big storm, this will all just change again. What is that? Ooh, I thought it was something dead. It's a stone with a stick next to it. I thought I'd found something dead. I was about to say, ooh, Old Man King, how you doing? Nice to see you. How are you? That one's massive. Absolutely huge. Look at the iron that's rotted away in that. Right. Time for Shazza to get brave and to pick that pile up and somehow lug it up those steps. Getting a bit old for this kind of thing, you know. I'm 50 this year. I need to stop thinking I'm a teenager. Especially how my back nearly packed in on me yesterday. Lots and lots and lots of that. The iron all the way through it. Iron Antler, how you doing? I've been fossil collecting. Right, we're back. I'm going to regret this so bad. Really bad. But that is worth it solely on its own. It's got got like a concave top to the fossil inside there. That one's pretty much rotted away. But I love that you've got the red veining through. Is that what they are? Yes, Old Man King, I should be, but I'm not because I'm an idiot. I refuse to grow old gracefully. Point blank refuse. Right, so is that pyrite? Inquiring minds want to know, is it pyrite? So you've got iron through it. And lots of shiny, I presume, pyrite. Look at my nail that I chipped. I think it's pyrite. Uh-oh, where has it gone? Oh, don't tell me I've lost it. She says she shouldn't be picking up new things. But I think that's pyrite. I think it's pyrite. I have, you know. Where has it gone? Damn it. Never mind, I've got enough to carry as it is. Ooh. I've lost it. Where did you go? Or someone snuck behind me and took it? Yes, it's good. Oh no, it's there. That one. No, that's not it. Damn it. Oh, I snapped it. Lovely piece of quartz through that. Right, we're going. Let's go. Me and my full pockets are going to head up the bank. Easy, how you doing? And the views of this viaduct are stunning. Absolutely beautiful. That little bank's made my legs ache. We're in for fun. Oh, do you know what, Kirsty? I'm awful. Laura, how you doing? Good timing, Laura. We're going to go across this little rickety bridge, and I promise that I'm not going to make horrible sounds and rude words. Because it doesn't feel secure. I hear someone shouting. Oh, someone's had a pheasant. Lots of hawks. This way. Yeah, there's someone shouting off the top. Ooh. Oh my God, I went dizzy there. Right, I think it's about halfway. Mountain of Inspiration, how you doing? Yeah, those guys didn't realise there was someone on the bridge down the bottom when they were shouting. Just love it. Johnny, thank you so much for coming in. And then the view out that way. And it starts wobbling as we get over here. Oh, that's the wobble. huge piece of quartz down there through that bedrock. I don't know if you can see that white line. All the way along. Oh my God, it's bouncing. Oh, let me get off this thing, it's bouncing. There we go. Yasmin, how you doing? Oh my God, that kid's jumping up and down on that bridge like an idiot. I am so glad I'm off it. Shaheen, how you doing? And we're going right back up the top of that. This bank's giving way, which isn't pleasant.
Thank you.
No bother.
Alright. Will the other phone?
Yeah, look, this bit's all caving. Ooh, iffy. We've got a lot of teenagers on a trip.
I don't care if you screw up parkour.
That made me jump.
Feel sorry for him. Thank you.
No bother. Oh my God, here we start. Oh, these steps are about a foot and a half tall at the bottom, and they get narrower as you climb. Oh, oh my God. We've got the first bit done. Becca, how you doing? Good morning. Becca, I'm just going to take you back on the top of this little bridge, viaduct, up these little old wooden stairs. Okay, legs aren't heavy at all. I'm going to jelly. And then we're all in the bedrock. It's all been kicked out. Good Lord. Let's go. And I'll just do my laces so I'm likely to fall face first, not trip over it. Got a really bad habit of catching my laces in the eye of the other boot. So when I get to the top, I'll tell you the bits to look away, alright? Slaggyford. The stone quarry from Slaggyford is about 5 miles, depending which part of Slaggyford they took it from. That is a lot of stone they've had to quarry out. Whew. This bit's a killer. Becca, thank you so much. Can you let me know if you can hear me? Because if I get a phone call, I tend to lose my volume. So if you can hear me, and let me know. Happy days. For adults, looking after that residential group shouldn't just be on top of the bridge. I am up the top. Yeah, I made it. Right, bud, you might not want to look for the next minute or two. So get over the views over the top of the bridge. Mission and a half. Tell you what, that doesn't half warm you up. We were just down on that other bank there, those large rocks there, the bedrock. We were having a perusal through there. Oh man King, I am in Cumbria. I'm just stone's throw from Scotland. Glaciers and steps are a killer. I can't point the other way because those kids, I think, are on that bridge. If they're off it, I can. Hang on, I'll have a look. Let's point you down a sec. No, they're off it, right, so I can show you that side because they're not there. I love looking out at it that way, it's just so slow, there's people there. Yeti Mountain back at you. Right, I'll spin you round to this side as we come back off. I was kind of hoping for salmon, but it was not to be. Springtime, as spring hits, I'll take you along back to the prisoner of war camp along the river that way. That takes us about 3 hours, I think, to get around that one, but it's pretty much easy walking. It's unbelievable when you've got the moors. Right, wait for Ralph. Ralph's just over that hill behind those trees. You've got the moors behind you that way, and the wrap around that valley all the way along to that side. Pennines across these people. We lost a lot of woodland on this side as well, unfortunately. When the water's higher, that's actually an island. If I see a salmon on now, I'm not going to be happy now. I've come away. But there's a walk along that side. I might bring you back and take you along that walk too. We've got old huts from when the railway line was here as well. Seen that on there, look. Got quite a few of those. Sassy, how you doing? Just look at that. You can see the beech trees, the tops are going purple. The buds are starting to form on the trees. Sassy, if you type drop, your link comes down from Nightbot. Yeah, grab us on email and I'll give you some routes. There's another couple of good places. Is it all trails that I use? I plan some routes through that. You can increase this one to like the 10 mile that I do, or you can shorten it, or just do the actual viaduct itself. We're in the treetops even. Outlaw King, how you doing? Those kids are chucking huge boulders. But they didn't get to chuck my fossils, which I'm pleased about. It needs some more investigating, this one. Ooh, heck. That was going to slip. I've been back along the railway line that will eventually have gone to Hot Whistle, which will have then forked off to Newcastle or Carlisle. Do you know what? I need to undo my coat. I'm hot now, funny enough, after that. How you doing, Christina? I've had a heart attack when that lad was jumping on that bridge if I've been on it. It was bad enough as one. Yeah, it's still got the shell of the fossil inside it on that one. But it's like a cone. That one's all pretty much, oh no, it's turns that one. That's still got the shell like in there. Interesting. And smaller ones inside it. And then I've got the iron skull. The old railway lines are brilliant for walking. Nice and compact ground for the most of it. Although once you get across the road, they tend to gravel it. That's a bit harder work. We've got a little pond as we go down. Beamish is brilliant. The local schools here send the kids, for the primary school kids anyway, to Beamish. On day trips, we went on one with school. The rabbits have been having a canny time in that pile. I still hear that water all the way up here. Beamish is well expensive. I was shocked how expensive it was. You know where they've got the little Victorian theme park, and you've got the carousel. That thing doesn't half move, that carousel. Beamish is a Victorian era village with shops. Like I said, there's like a fairground, just a tiny couple of rides that are Victorian. Homes, garden, it's just amazing. You can go into the houses and they're set up as they would have been. Just brilliant. And the carousel's not for the faint-hearted. It doesn't fly around. I was rather happy not to have gone on it. We're almost at this first station. About a mile, is it a mile maybe? Further on we've got Featherstone Station, lovely old house there too. Yeah, the Colliery cottages are gorgeous. I've got lovely pictures of a little one up in the cottages. But it's a bit of a hike, Beamish, from here. You've got the A69 and the motorway, so it's not too bad. Little chaffinches in there. And the river right low below us down there. Featherstone Castle just further on. That castle is privately owned. The prisoner of war camp, I didn't even know it existed. That is within their grounds. But you can get to them. You're following the old road that went in and through the camp's gates and through the gateway. But there's still a lot of the buildings in one piece. Some's been lost to floods. But you've still got a fair few buildings left. It's fascinating. Sadie, I've been there and filmed a couple of times. First time I went to spy through a window and a sheep popped its head up and my heart nearly fell through my backside. A second time there was cattle, but they were off up the back, so I managed to sneak in. I can't remember. George, I can't remember what his name is. He's been doing some work on the walled gardens. The last time I was past, they were working on those. But I don't know if he'd let you go film there, actually at the castle. There's another local castle that I do know the owner of. I've known him a lot of years well, so I keep trying to catch up with him and bump into him to go and maybe interview him and for him to take us around the castle. But that'll have to wait until I catch him. We've got the railway sidings. They use big, strong walls. The work wasn't shoddy, it was built to last. And there's a station and a station house. What are you looking for, Lucas? There's not something behind me, is there?
No.
Half expecting those kids. Now you've got two sidings here. You've got this smaller one, and then you've got the longer one at the station house, where the signs are. That's been left by the railway. That's about 6 feet tall. I have no clue what that gate would have been on there, not one. The ground's so black because it's full of coal and coke from the engines. That's been left in, and then you have this siding. There was a sign actually on the fence and I've taken it down for the name of this one. I'm impressed I managed those steps without doing myself an injury too much. Dale bikes, I can't pedal a bike. The nerve damage I've got in my back, I just haven't got the strength in my legs to pedal. Yes, it is. There used to be a sign up with what this one was called and it's gone. The next one further along is Featherstone. About another mile or so, maybe 2 miles further along. But South East Trail is a huge, huge piece of the track. There's trains you can come and walk, and it's easy walking. Unless you're an idiot like me and you go down the side of Lambley Viaduct to the beach. I think it brings you down to Halt Whistle. And you've got a lot of walk up in the Pennines. The hills on the opposite side of the valley that I go and walk like an idiot. I walk up there too. I have been lost up there. The bird songs change. I can feel spring is on its way. They've Star, how you doing? The wild birds have upped the song. It's got more excitement to it. They did this last year and we had that really long mild spring. And the pigeons this way, they had 3 clutches of eggs off. We've got another piece of the railway left behind. Although I'm interested in this stratospheric warming event. Record low temperatures for us and record snow levels for Scotland and where I am. Up to 2 inches an hour. Apparently there's a warming in the stratosphere which opens the way for an air mass to come to us from Greenland and dump a lot of snow on us. You get in and it's really cold. And I've not been excited for days since Kirsty told me. I went to have a look. And I've been following what they're saying. The models are looking interesting. Sadie, thank you so much for coming in. If it does hit us, we're going to be getting the record low temps and snow in a week or so. I'm deciding, buffer from the trains, and look at the metalwork on the back. We'll ignore the bag of dog poop because that irritates the life out of me. I mean, look, the bolts on the back, they weren't made to last. Where the car park is, just across the road, you've got more sidings. I'll show you along there as well. Anne-Marie, how you doing? Catherine, good morning, Catherine. Catherine, fossils. We've got some smaller ones in it. We've got 2 huge ones. And we've got the lovely red staining throughout the crystals. So I'm excited about that. Very excited. Where the car park is, there's water, a lot of water behind that bank, so I presume it's possibly for the steam trains. As you walk along from the prisoner of war camp, you walk all the way along that bank and just follow the river upstream. Yeah, I'm going to have a go, Catherine. I'm interested in that one. But I don't want to damage that one because it's still got part of the fossil actually in it. Goes in about 3/4 of an inch. That one has part of it, but it kind of turns at the back there, whereas that one doesn't, but you've got the casing to it. There's another one there, look, a small one. Interesting. And again, all this is storm damage. Last winter we had some huge storms come through. Record winds through this valley and the woodlands fell like matchsticks. They've been in quite quickly replacing them. I don't know if other countries do it, but those plastic covers are to keep the rabbits and the deer off from eating the bark away at the young trees inside them. So they have been back in and planted a lot more trees. But there's still a lot more that needs planted. Oh my king, what's the weather like new? I saw that there's been snow in one of the deserts over in the US. Apparently it's a very rare event, this particular desert. I can't remember the life of me which desert it was. Oh well, there you go, Star. You answered my question. He's had snow. I'm going to be unbearable if we get this snow. If it actually happens. But record temperatures pretty much early into mid-Feb on the models. That they, for once, would be nice to be right. You can see how much woodland down here has gone. Tatty, how are you, Tatty? Nice to see you. How are you? They've been shoring this bank up. They put some more big stone through. Kelly, what's all the weather like with you? Have you had more snow? Because you had some really low temps last time actually, I think. I get very excited by snow. It's just one of those things. Red hot sun, as hot as you could possibly not bear it. And snow, and lots of. And those people didn't shut the gate, which wasn't very clever. You usually have more. Funny enough, Cheryl, that comes in chat, the lake where she hasn't frozen over. Well, it did freeze, the ice fishermen got out, but it didn't last. Catherine, happy days. Best news ever. Have they got any idea what it is? Have they worked it out? I'm just glad it's not that, and I know you thought it was, but Catherine, that's absolutely brilliant. I can't get close, it's knocking my signal off. You've made my day. And all these sidings as it goes down, and then it crosses all the way down to Featherstone, and you carry on. Isn't that weird? It's very weird, isn't it? Have they got a plan, or are they just shrugging their shoulders? 200 inches. Oh, stop my beating heart. That is my idea of heaven. I would adore that. I wouldn't so much like the digging out every day maybe, but iron skull. I do like that. It's a nice little split on the iron. I'll have to work out what that is on the back. It looks a bit like some grippers, doesn't it? Anne-Marie, yes I do. All day long, every day. And if we get this snow bomb thing, I will be. I'll rig up the camera on a sledge. The kids have got a really good sledge. It's like a donut, a blow up one. And I thought, it's going to be rubbish. Do you know what? It's brilliant. It's the best sledge they've had. It goes for miles and miles and miles. Oh, yeah, you do, don't you? Raz, how you doing? Raz, I'm just about to go. I need to go and plug my phone in because I need it because I haven't got my purse with me. But this long bank carries on, comes down, and you go under a couple of railway bridges this way before you get to the next station. This bit's all collapsed, look. So, thank you all for joining me. Catherine, you've made my day. That is fabulous news. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Where are we going? Got no idea. But I'll come up with a plan. Oh, I'll show you Rise, look, before I go. Fossils. It's asking to be cracked along that vein. As it carry on, it's got like a vein through it underneath those. I'll be tempted to give it a tap on. You can see the crack. It's very heavy. Thank you, peoples. If Kelly's not live, she'll be going live very soon, I think. Georgie, nice of you to keep us company. Nice of everyone to keep us company. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Still need to work out where. All right, thanks very much. I'll see you all in chat. Bye now.